How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? Oh, boy. Life is good, y'all. Life is really good. I'm just, when I say life is good, I know we all go through things. We all go through things, but I want y'all to understand that everything that we are going through is for our good. It's to make us new creatures, more powerful. And I just want to give a shout out to all the brothers and all the sisters worldwide. Thank you for all of you tuning in to the show, being a part of the show, commenting, liking, subscribing, staying in tune, having a nice, healthy discussion in the comments. But what I want to address today is the relationship between the black male and the black female. I noticed over this past weekend that I had a couple discussions with black females. And the discussions that we did have ended on a good note. It was kind of rough at first. But once I spoke about we need to learn how to communicate with one another, I noticed that it was a lot of tension, and it was a lot of, I'm about results. I'm not for tit for tat and all this other stuff. Like I said, we understand the devices that are around us to divide us as male and female, especially, I know across the board it's division from all races, male and female. But most of all, the black male and the black female, we need to learn how to communicate. I don't care if you decide to be with another race. We still do know how to, we need to know how to appreciate our own and communicate with our own, because there's other races that are into racial relationships, but they honor and they celebrate their culture, and they stay loyal to the people that's in their culture. And that's what I'm on. I'm on reserving respect for our own culture, being loyal to your culture. It's not about male and female. We need to understand this whole dynamic of a man in the black culture. I understand that black men need to take charge and be more aggressive. We need to be more calculated. We need to be more logical. We need to not be in our feelings. We need to endure. We need to sacrifice. We need to plan for the future. We need to have a plan. And when I say have a plan, it's not just one plan for one particular world plan. It's got to be customized on your environment. That means if I'm somewhere on an island or in another continent, the laws might be different. You understand what I'm saying? The laws might be different. The construct of the country, of the mines, and things work different. And so it might not work worldwide. But what we do need to understand, whatever state that you are in or continent, we need to study the law just like we study our religion. We need to study the law, and if the law is against our human rights, we need to have pushback on those laws to get those laws changed. Like here in Louisiana, there are passing laws left and right while we're being occupied and being distracted, and everything is happening for a reason. Don't think these things are not calculated, that they're trying to put us in 1,000-year prison, social prison, not no prison where we just in a prison. I'm talking about you in society, but you in a social prison. You have nowhere to go. You have no resources. You have no position of power. But together, we need to organize. Black woman, right now, the light is on you. You have powerful influence, whatever you say. Most likely, you're going to have some You're going to have some kind of influence on it. So right now, let's get out. Let's use everything other than a sexual qualification of skin tones or whatever. We're not on that. We're not worried about you dark skin, your light skin, and your mixed race. Which side should you jump on? If you got black in you, you are black. Let's get that out the way. Let's don't even debate that. So with that being said, not to avoid that your other side, that's a part you still can celebrate, but right now you is black. This is the construct of the world. So let's keep it on the construct of the world, not how you feel. So, with that being said, don't feel no type of way. Embrace the black side. Now, if you're not around anybody that's black, I understand that, but you're going to have to find some kind of roots. And that's another thing as parents. Let me get back to what I was saying. We'll talk about that later. We need to, y'all have a great influence, young ladies. Young ladies, y'all have a great influence. Instead of complaining and wasting your political power and your power of influence right now, because you have a very powerful power of influence. Let's not use it just for nails, hair, shoes, clothing, things that it can boost up your ego. This is not about your self-esteem. You are beautiful. We don't have to tell you beautiful every single day. You are beautiful, okay? Let's get that out the way. You're beautiful. Let's get that out the way. But that's personal. We're talking about power of influence, something that can help the generations coming behind you. We should not just root for this young ladies. We should root for the whole group. There's a lot of people in this group called black. We got different variations of black people that choose to do different things. Now, we need to cover the whole blanket of black people. We don't need to take a section of us out and say we're going to reserve this side and that's all. We need to group together as one. That's why I say that we don't have to be together, but we together. That means that's the code. That means we don't have to be at a cookout together to understand that we have the same interests. That means the interest of the betterment of ourselves. That means if somebody is Muslim, I'm not Muslim, but if they are Muslim, I respect the faith and everything else and the religion. And if I walk into the Muslim temple, I will go accordingly to their rules and bow to their rules and everything and respect they God and everything else. So with that being said, I would not war with my brother, even if he chooses that lifestyle. I would not war with my brother if he chooses Christianity. I would not war with him over the God that's white or black. I don't care about that. That's personal. If he chooses to worship any type of God or any type of religion or faith or consciousness, whatever he decides to do or none, or he'll say he an atheist, I don't care about that. That's not the goal of trying to get everybody on one deal with that. The mindset is the code, the respect level, the growth, the pushing forward of equalism and building up great societies that reflect us as our greatness. That means we need to come up with ways where we can invest our money. So our money, our buying power can be for generations to come that can influence us to be wealthy 20 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years from now, that we will have our stamp into society where this is what we do. All these production centers, that's closed down, we need to push forward to buy. While we got rappers spending all this money. See, that's why we need a class of men that are councils. Okay, I'm finna start a whole nother section that I think we should pursue. We need a class of men that are councils. That means you are the group of men that police our guys that's in the entertainment, that's athletes, that's comics, that's making millions of dollars. We need those people, those men to be councils there are elders that understand the pitfalls that these young men do not understand yet. That means you need to counsel these men on family structure. If they come from a single parent household, their family structure should be better. They're going to be building up wealth. That means their wealth shouldn't be going into multiple homes. That means if they got 3 baby mamas, for example, if they got 3 baby mamas, that's a detrimental to them. So they need to get one woman and have children by that one woman. So if anything happens, that woman taken care of and the children taken care of. See, this is what we got to understand. We need to get out of our selfishness as men. We need to understand that, hey, this woman and women, we need y'all to understand this too. Just because a guy been doing something don't mean it's owed to you, but you should serve a purpose of being having gratitude to even be a part of the man's life if he's a high rank man in his society. That means if he is a part of the 1%, you're gonna get something out of that. Just don't try to break the dude or try to destroy the guy on the way doing that. Be fair, be just, and men, we need to go in with a plan. That's the thing. If you're gonna have a woman and you are focused on a big plan and you are worth so many millions of dollars, you and that woman should be on one accord before the wedding and have everything in writing. See, this is one thing we got to understand. That lovey-dovey stuff, that's cool, but marriage is a business, and we need to make sure all the parties inside of the family is taken care of and well off. And the man, I'm not telling you to take no shot or anything, but I'm telling you to be a planner, an alpha male that understand the game and how the game can go either way, because things change over time. So over time, things might change, and what you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself at all costs, but at the same time, be fair and understand that this woman, if she's an at-home parent, damn, if she's keeping the house, keeping everything organized and everything else, make sure that woman is taken care of for the rest of her, not the rest of her life, but for majority of her life. Hell, shit, give her some. If you got 16 million, hell, she should get at least 2 million, and that's it. Like, put that in right. And make sure you invest something so the woman can always get paid. But another thing is, y'all just got these women sitting around not putting them to work. Put these women to work, so if anything go wrong, damn, you take them companies that I invested in and you run with them, and I give you a little money here and you keep it moving. Now, back to what I was saying, the communication level. Women, the greatest part of you, I want y'all to take an example from Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu learned the game. I don't know if y'all old enough to understand, but her and Andre 3000 went on the same page when they broke up. But after a while, she understood, like, hey, this ain't gonna get me nowhere as being a bitter baby mama, and I need to reroute and be a listener. If you listen to what she said when she was breaking down how to deal with a man, and how all these different men that she came across and had children by, she's able to have a great relationship with all of them, and all of them there at one time, says a lot. That these men respect her and don't give her hell, and make sure those kids and her is well taken care of, and then at that same time, they be taking care of the other children. See, I always told women this, because I have a son by a woman that's not in my marriage, that I had met before my marriage. Every time I get by myself and her, we can have great conversations. But when other people come in, they influence her and her behavior. But once I got to the point where I said, hey, you know what? This is on me. This is on the game that I learned. I need to stop throwing the game out the window when I'm dealing with her, and stop arguing and pit for pat and tit for tat. So when I stood down and understood, hey, we need to meet somewhere where we all comfortable. I made this decision as a man, I made this decision. I gotta live with it. I gotta deal with it. I gotta be a guy that understand the environment that I'm in and the tools that are being used against me and master it. That means when a woman start getting emotional, I'm not finna holler at you. You get that out. Now, I'm going to keep my composure. I'm going to be calm. I'm going to be collective. I'm going to always keep my voice at a certain level and talk in a certain pace. That means it's just like this, fellas. That means after a while, this young lady gonna hear her voice talking crazy, being loud, and you being calm, and start understanding like, damn, I'm sounding crazy. And what you have to do is understand that you got this woman at one point in time using your skills. Now you gotta go back in your Mac bag, reinvent yourself, come back out and talk to this lady and understand like, hey, at the end of the day, she don't want to feel like she lost in any kind of way, that she got something out of the deal and wasn't played. Because a lot of these women be feeling played. Even though you didn't play them. Just understand, fellas, a lot of times these women they feel scarred play. They feel like men just run through them and everything else. All you got to do, a lot of this stuff is emotional. It's all emotional. And once they get that emotional state, and there's some women, not all, get that emotional state out, and you have to just let it be. You need to get in writing what needs to happen. Go put yourself on a certain amount of child support and move the fuck on. Now, a lot of you guys that's on child support, y'all just gonna have to bite the bullet and eat it up, because the understanding that this construct is here ain't going nowhere, and these women are using it. Now that they are using it, young men that don't have any children, or you dating a young lady, understand the game. The game is to be sold, not to be told, and keep you. And if you're dealing with a lot of arguing going on, it's not gonna end. It's gonna escalate once you put a child in the midst of that. And if it don't work out, she gonna give you hell. So let me tell y'all this: y'all young men should be focused on y'all playing. If you are in your teens, focus on yourself. Focus on because this is what the game has gone. The game has changed, where the women are just focused on glorify this womanhood of being successful. We doing this, we the top notch, we are so successful, we out doing it, we black girl magic, everything. All that is fine and dandy, but it's nothing without a family. See, these women find out later on in life that they want kids and they want to find them a man and all this other stuff and be happy, but they can't find no man because they locked in on their behavior. And a lot of these men don't want to tolerate it. And I understand that. But this the game though, young man. You lock in. You lock in, and that woman gonna find a woman on your way to your journey. Now, when you lock in, you gonna find a woman on the way to your journey. Y'all stop picking the wrong type of women to impress other men. Pick the woman that's to your equation. That means, is she gonna be a good mother? Is she low key? Is she worried about being seen all the time? Do she think about always she always want to shop? What kind of habits she got? What type of mind she got? Do she listen? If she don't know how to listen to you in a relationship, it's not going to get any better. You have to coach this woman and everything. Like, once you get a woman, you're going to have to become the coach. You're going to have to become the planner. And if she a planner, some of these women these days, they are planners, man. They are good planners. So you get with somebody that's going to make the load easier for you. You got to get with somebody your speed. It's not about the looks anymore. Forget the looks. Look for the principles in these women. Then y'all sit up here talking about, oh, well, I'm not telling you to get an old ugly chick. I'm just saying you might have to get you a 7. You might have to get you a 6. Everybody can't get a 10. So it's a lot of stuff come with these 10. Some women are 10s all across the board. That means they know how to negotiate, they know how to do financing, they know how to do it, they do beautiful and everything like that. They know how to do that. But at the ratio, it's not that many. So when a lot of these women are 10s, but they mind not there. They mind is not developed. So you need to go get you if you just that hard up, get you an 8, get you a 7.5 or 8, or get you a 6 and just work with the 6. And some of you guys, y'all don't deserve no 10 because y'all ain't even no close to being nowhere near it. So y'all need to get your game right. Get your game right so you can afford these women. And when I say afford them, I mean, like, you know what come with these women, man. How you going to take care of a woman and build a family and you can't afford all these people? It's just the math. Stop all this dream world. Come out the dream world. A lot of us can't afford these families. And if things go wrong, you sure can't afford child support. So you have to budget your penis. You have to be very picky, men. You have to understand, you go on dates with these women and restrain yourself from bagging her that night. Even you know you can hit on the first night or the second night or first couple times you seen her, but don't do it. And if you do it, hell, I'm going to tell you like this. Just don't do it. Because even condoms ain't even, you can't even do that. Just leave it alone, guys. Go home and just work it out. Work out. You know, do something. Find something else to relieve your pressure. But I'm telling y'all need to be more disciplined than y'all ever been, because now it's the time where men need to take their rightful place in society, especially the black men, and then always be educated. Educate yourself on your environment. That means the laws, the rules, and everything else. Y'all need to be on top of that, 100%. Now, Reverend Toni got a lot of business to do today, and I'm saying this. Be a planner. Plan your life. Plan your life very strict, young men. If you in the hood, I promise you, you can make your way out. You in America. If you in America, you can do it. It's guys across this world that's doing the unbelievable things in this world, because you are blessed, black man, to be the ultimate thinker. You the ultimate critical thinker. You just need to tap into it. Open your eyes and your ears, and the answer will come to you. I promise you. It will come to you. If you seek, you gonna find it.